There is plenty to keep you busy in Animal Crossing New Horizons at the moment. Play enough and you'll have a museum with special wings for an art gallery, bug department, aquarium and fossil section. Nook's Cranny has been upgraded yet again. The Able Sisters have set up shop, and merchants come to visit your little slice of paradise on a regular basis. But there is much, much more coming to Nintendo's game. People like Ninji from Twitter have been data mining Animal Crossing New Horizons files and have found a bunch of things supposedly coming to the game. So here's 12 upcoming leaked Animal Crossing New Horizons updates that should be arriving soon. Blather's beloved museum has already had one big new update that bequeathed us the art gallery. But there are more on the way, with one specifically mentioning a section for gyroids. For those who might not know, gyroids are clay figures that make noises and could be dug up from the ground in previous Animal Crossing games. You could then display them in your homes if you wanted, but in Animal Crossing New Horizons it looks like things are going to be done a little bit differently. The museum is rumoured to have a special gyroids section where you can donate the gyroids you've dug up, though we're not sure when that's coming. As well as an upgrade to the museum itself, data miners have discovered that 2 more standalone buildings are due to be added to Animal Crossing New Horizons. One of these is apparently going to be a museum shop. Considering Nook's Cranny has the knick-knack and furniture market cornered, I'm not entirely sure what the museum shop will sell. Perhaps souvenirs from the museum, so items that are insect, fossil, art and aquarium themed? One that looks like one of the items in Blather's museum. Who knows? The second standalone building is the Museum Cafe, which, if theories are correct, is possibly run by Brewster, the coffee-loving pigeon. His arrival on your island might have already been foreshadowed, as some villagers have mentioned Brewster and his love for the caffeinated beverage already. Brewster is also a good friend of Blather's, so him running the Museum Cafe makes utter sense. Maybe Blathers can sample some of Brewster's coffee to keep him awake during the day a bit more, though that might mess up his nocturnal habits. Leif is going to bequeath many more different types of bushes to us besides the azalea and holly bushes that are up for grabs at the moment. Coming to his delightful little cart is also hibiscus, hydrangea, camellia and osmanthus bushes. So if azalea and holly bushes aren't quite your style, just be patient and you'll be able to see if these delightful blooms fit more with your island's vibe. By now, your Critterpedia is probably starting to fill up quite a bit, with your insect and fish sections probably looking fairly healthy. Well, the Critterpedia is going to be bulking out in the future as according to these leaks, there's a seafood section coming. What that entails is mysterious for now, but one of the things that falls into the seafood section is the manila clam. There's 33 items in total to be found in the seafood section, and presumably they're all edible in some way. Whether you use them to craft something other creatures nom down on, like fish bait, or dishes for your own belly remains to be seen, which, as a matter of fact, leads me quite nicely onto the next point. Seafood wouldn't be much good without the ability to cook it, would it? Rest assured that cooking is allegedly coming to Animal Crossing New Horizons, as data miners found the line Get Recipe Cooking in the game files, as well as a currently unused list of item types named dishes. Looks like we'll be able to craft delicious meals at some point, and I'm betting that there might even be a new chef character introduced to encourage us to whip up a feast. You might love to see your favourite flowers blooming all across your island, and soon they won't be the only vegetation you'll be able to lovingly nurture. Vegetables are apparently coming to Animal Crossing New Horizons, which you'll be able to plant, grow and harvest. Data miners have uncovered evidence of tomatoes, wheat, sugarcane, potatoes, carrots and pumpkins in Animal Crossing New Horizons. So, if you've got green fingers, though your Animal Crossing New Horizons villager only has nubs for hands, you might want to start planning where your farm is going to go. Earlier, I mentioned that seafood is most likely coming to Animal Crossing, and you're going to get your nubby little hands on it by swimming. Although diving hasn't quite been spotted in the game files yet, an earlier leak mentioned that it's on its way, and plummeting down into the deep blue ocean will let you catch fish that are a different type from the ones currently found in Critterpedia. The arrival of these kinds of fishes, and therefore diving, could be imminent, as a bit of the save file is reserved for them already. Also spotted in Animal Crossing's data is related strings to diving that include creature and plant categories. Sounds like the stuff we'll be able to catch ranges from things like seaweed to actual critters like sea urchins, so expect the diving update to be hefty. In an earlier video about Animal Crossing New Horizons leaked events, which is at the top of the screen right now, I mentioned that more shops might be coming to the game, and turns out there's some evidence for that being very true indeed. Mentions of gardening, the museum, real estate and a gallery have been found in the data that denotes shops. First up, the museum shop is likely the building I mentioned in an earlier point in this video, kind of like a gift shop. As for gardening, Leif might upgrade his cart and set up permanent residence on your island in the near future, as it would be a shame to wave goodbye to him so quickly. Then there's additional shops, one which sells real estate and a gallery shop. The latter could have you buying souvenirs of the art gallery found in your brand new upgraded museum, like sending a postcard of a painting to a buddy or hanging a replica of one of the bits of art in your own house. As for real estate, there's a chance that it's an upgrade to the campsite Tom Nook had you build. Having a shop dedicated to selling houses might open up more plots of land for you to sell, and you could even get a choice of multiple villages to sell it to, rather than having to visit mysterious islands or wait for campsite villagers. Your island is slowly becoming a bustling hub with all these potential shops, so you had better start saving bells now. This point speaks for itself. There's a third Nook's Cranny upgrade on the way. By now, most of you have probably had the second upgrade that puts Timmy and Tommy in snazzy new uniforms and smartens up the interior. Any theories about how Nook's Cranny could be improved are all guesswork right now, but it's safe to assume that it'll sell more items and might even get an upper story. Plus, Timmy and Tommy will probably get a new uniform. And hopefully a break room, because they're working from 8 AM to 10 PM and really need a chance to have a breather. Turns out you could be able to use recipes to craft clothing as well as your usual DIY and the supposedly upcoming cooking stuff too. Get Recipe clothing has been found in the game files and could build on the egg outfits you were able to craft as part of the Bunny Day event. Label has been appearing on people's islands for a little while now, so it's possible that she'll be the one behind these special clothing recipes. Tools are one of the fundamental things that make your island go round in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and by the looks of it, they're going to be expanded upon at some point. A worn axe with a durability level of 3 has been found by data miners, but whatever that actually is anyone's guess. The durability of other items like the fishing rod is 30, so this axe is seriously fragile. I have no idea what something so weak could be used for, or why it might be included in the game at all, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see whether it makes an appearance. This next hint about another building is a strange one because it's been uncovered thanks to a clue in the list of doors you can use. This unused door is simply named W Office, but there's no building it's used on right now. Either Tom Nook is planning to erect an office building on your island and you're about to be offered a 9-to-5 job, which seems somewhat unlikely, or it could mean that a post office is coming to Animal Crossing New Horizons. At the moment, you can send letters with a single gift attached via Dodo Airlines. What you can send and how frequently you can do it could be expanded upon to justify an entirely new building for sending mail, as currently you can send a maximum of 2 letters to the same friend per day. And if you love some of your friends like I do, that's not nearly enough. And that's 12 upcoming leaked Animal Crossing New Horizons events that could be coming to your Nintendo Switch very soon indeed. If you liked the video, why not chuck it a like and hit subscribe to see more videos from Eurogamer about Animal Crossing New Horizons and video games. We come out with a new video every single day, so there's always something to watch. Plus, we have plenty of videos about Animal Crossing New Horizons on our channel right now, from advanced tips to changes we think the game needs, which you can check out if you so wish. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go and paddle in the ocean in preparation for diving coming to the game, so I'll see you next time.